Right now at 6, abortion services to resume. Planned Parenthood announces it will bring back the procedure to Wisconsin. And elections official fired. The state Senate has voted to fire a Wisconsin Elections Commission Administrator Megan Wolf. But the move doesn't seal her fate.
Watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Jeremy Wall. Ken has the night off. Planned Parenthood has announced they will resume offering abortions in Wisconsin next week. The decision comes after a judge ruled that Wisconsin's 1849 law that seemingly banned the procedure actually didn't apply to abortions. Abortions will be provided at Milwaukee and Madison clinics. Clinics had stopped offering the procedure in the state when the U.S. Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade in June 2022. Once that decision was overturned, the state reverted back to the 1849 state law that was in place before Roe was the law of the land. Anti-abortion groups have criticized Planned Parenthood's move, arguing abortion is still illegal in the state. Meanwhile, state Democrats and abortion rights activists have hailed the decision. In a statement, State Senator Brad Pfaff said he was glad to see access to abortion restored in the state. He said, quote, Wisconsinites and their families deserved the freedom to make deeply personal decisions on reproductive health care without government interference. He also called the procedure, quote, essential health care. The resumption of abortion services comes as a lawsuit challenging the state law continues in county court. That lawsuit is expected to reach the Wisconsin Supreme Court, which flipped to liberal control in August. The Wisconsin Senate has voted to fire the state's top elections official. Democrats argued lawmakers don't have the authority to oust Elections Commission Administrator Megan Wolf, but the GOP-controlled Senate held the vote anyway. Despite Wisconsin's Elections Commission not officially nominating Wolf for reappointment, that bipartisan commission had deadlocked in June on whether to nominate her for a second term. That means Wolf's fate will likely be decided in a lawsuit. While the Senate vote would normally lead to her termination, a recent state Supreme Court ruling allows her to stay in office indefinitely as a holdover until the Elections Commission has a majority vote to nominate her. Wolf, whose role is nonpartisan, has been the subject of conspiracy theories accusing her of rigging Wisconsin's 2020 presidential election. There has been no evidence that Wisconsin's 2020 election was tampered with. The Wisconsin state legislature is attempting to override a partial veto that gave increased funding to schools. When the 2023 to 2025 state budget reached Governor Tony Evers' desk, he made a line item veto that provided school districts with funding equal to $325 per student every year through the year 24-25. The Wisconsin legislature is now attempting to override that veto. The vote has passed in the state Senate and has moved to the Assembly. In a statement, Governor Evers called the move reckless and wrong. He says doing what's best for Wisconsin children will always be what's best for the state. All right, well, it's time for a check of the weather with meteorologist Bill Grawl, who has our latest forecast. And Bill, it's definitely feeling a little bit more like fall, but the summer temperatures are slated to make a return.
Yeah, it is going to get warmer over the next 8 days. We're going to kind of roller coaster through some fairly seasonable temperatures, but today was about 10 degrees warmer than what we saw yesterday. Check out the highs. We hit 79 out at the La Crosse Airport, 78 in Eau Claire, Black River Falls, and Sparta, 75 in Viroqua. Even some low to mid 80s up towards Winona, 84 in Red Wing, and 83 in the Twin Cities. So that 79 was 3 degrees above average, ended our 4-day stretch of below average high temperatures out at the La Crosse Airport. Kind of a neat time lapse of some River Valley fog this morning. This will be common when the air is cool like it was this morning in the mid 40s and the river water is actually warmer. So we call this steam fog that tends to rise right above some of the river valleys or the rivers in those valley locations, but it quickly mixes out. We've just got some high clouds off to our west right now. You can see that on the satellite imagery. Cold front bringing a chance for some showers and thunderstorms well to our west, and that will move into our area tomorrow morning. Current temperatures very pleasant, still in the 70s. Great evening for outdoor plans, and not as cool tonight. Lows in the 50s for most, including 58 here in La Crosse. I'll talk about those rain chances with my 8-day forecast for tomorrow. It's coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, thank you so much, Bill. Boston's city administrator will resign. In a memo addressed to the mayor and common council, Randy Rieg indicated he will resign effective on September 18th. Rieg has held the position since 2018, but has recently found himself in some hot water. A Malston resident and journalist filed a federal lawsuit on Tuesday accusing Rieg and other officials of violating his civil rights. Rieg also had some recent disputes with the city's part-time firefighters. On Tuesday, Malston's city council voted to table the results of a closed session in which they were deciding to fire Rieg. The America's Best Value Inn on La Crosse's north side has officially been closed to residents. Patrons had until 11 this morning to move out. A number of people have called the hotel their permanent residence since rooms were able to be rented out on a monthly basis. Residents were given a 1-month notice that they would have to find a new place to live. When we talked to Dean Husa, one of the residents, he said many still haven't found a new home. The closure comes at a time when homeless shelters in the area have been at max capacity for months. Police are investigating a Sparta daycare center. The Sparta Police Department says they are conducting an active investigation at Great Beginnings Daycare. According to a SPD Facebook post, the state of Wisconsin has ordered the center to close as the investigation continues. Police didn't give details about the investigation, but have said the parents of children involved in the investigation have been contacted. Police warn that false information about the investigation has been spreading on social media. They ask the public to respect the investigation process and the sensitivity of it. The Monroe County Department of Human Services is assisting the Sparta PD with the investigation. Deaths due to accidental drug overdose are increasing in the United States. One local foundation is trying to change that. Amara Rose Lee fought her drug addiction for 8 years. She lost the battle when she died of an accidental fentanyl overdose last June.
Amara was one of my best friends. Amara was extremely intelligent, very bright, creative, funny. She loved being with her friends. She loved her family very much.
To honor her and raise awareness about the struggle of addiction, her parents created the Amara Rose Foundation last fall. Last night at the Vernon County Fair, the foundation held a candlelight walk to honor everyone who lost their battle with addiction. The director of the foundation says that the foundation helps people without judging them.
We love life, we love our family, and we just want to do this in a way where it grips people, but yet in a loving way that says that we don't have a stigma, towards you, and that we want to help. We're all humans. We're all fellow citizens.
Over 85 walkers attended and shared their stories of family and friends who battled with addiction. At the closing ceremony, attendees celebrated people in recovery. Donations from the Candlelight Walk will go towards educating others about drug addiction. Coming up, Hunter Biden indicted. A grand jury has indicted the president's son on federal gun charges.
Where is the best place for local, fresh, quality meat? The Holman Locker and Meat Market, of course. Our ground beef is on special this month. Choose from 90% lean, 85% lean, and now 80% lean ground beef. Shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market.
Find comfort in your world in Stressless Furniture. Take a time out, have a seat, and enjoy a special offer from Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. When you purchase just 2 Stressless chairs or a sofa, you'll earn $750 towards Eckerness accessories or additional seating. With 4 seats, like a sofa and a chair, you'll earn $1,100. And with 6 seats, you'll have $1,500 to spend. Don't wait. It's time for Stressless. It's happening now at Drury's in Fountain, Minnesota. Voted your favorite furniture store.
One of the best selections of commercial vehicles in the Midwest can be found at Osseo Automotive in Osseo. From medium-duty trucks and vans to super-duty work trucks, cube vans, chassis cabs, and more, you'll find the most popular commercial vehicles from Ford and Chevrolet all in one location. Take advantage of Section 179 tax savings before the end of the year. Get to work with a new commercial truck or van from Osseo Automotive in Osseo. Shop online at OsseoAutoCommercial.com.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us. It's our pleasure. Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
from Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
Holman Locker and Meat Market, your place for fresh, quality, local meat. Now's the time to stock up with our fall freezer filler bundle. Call and order yours today. Eat healthy, shop local at your Holman Locker and Meat Market, and much, much more.
Welcome back. A grand jury has indicted Hunter Biden, President Biden's son, this afternoon on federal firearms charges. In July, Hunter Biden entered into a plea agreement with the U.S. Justice Department, but the deal fell apart in court. Natalie Brandt has the latest from Capitol Hill.
President Biden's son Hunter is facing 3 criminal counts related to his possession of a firearm. The indictment alleges Hunter Biden knowingly made a false and fictitious written statement when he bought a weapon in 2018 and unlawfully possessed the gun as a drug user.
They all relate to false statements on a federal form in which Hunter Biden purchased weapons, and he said, "I am not using drugs," when in fact he was using drugs.
The charges come a little more than a month after the Justice Department appointed a special counsel in the probe. An earlier plea deal fell apart in July over questions about an unusual diversion agreement. The indictment comes as House Republicans launched a formal impeachment inquiry into President Biden, centered in large part around Hunter Biden's business dealings.
Do you believe the president went to Cafe Milano and had dinner with the clients of Hunter Biden, who believes he got those clients because he was selling the brand?
So far, no hard evidence of any wrongdoing by the president has been uncovered.
House Republicans spent this morning talking about their illegitimate impeachment inquiry, which is nothing more than a partisan political stunt.
The special counsel overseeing Hunter Biden's case has indicated that tax-related charges that were part of the previous plea deal could still be filed. Natalie Brandt, CBS News, Washington.
If convicted of the gun charges, Hunter Biden could face a maximum sentence of 25 years in prison and fines of up to $750,000. In a statement, Hunter Biden's lawyer accused the special counsel of bending to political pressure. Still ahead, a local fundraising campaign is underway. Great Rivers United Way launched its annual campaign today. The group is looking to raise more than $2 million this year.
And I'm meteorologist Bill Grahl. It is a beautiful evening for outdoor plans, but what do the next 8 days have in store? I'll have the answer with my 8-day forecast after the break.
The weekend to-do list. It's a lot easier with the help of a John Deere 1 Series tractor. Attachments connect with ease, so you can knock out every task on your list. Whether you're moving earth, leveling a path, or mowing and mulching, one thing you're not doing is wrestling with the attachments. So you actually have time to enjoy your space and work on planning the next big project. John Deere 1 Series compact tractors. Versatile, easy, and affordable. Find yours at Tractor Central.
It's a John Deere day.
Do the plans for your new home include a fireplace? Is your builder using La Crosse Fireplace Company? Our showroom has over 70 units on display to help inspire you. We'll design more than just your Heat and Glow fireplace. We'll help you pick the perfect stone, mantle, and hearth, making your Heat and Glow fireplace the focal point of your new home. Visit our showroom today or call us for your free estimate. La Crosse Fireplace Company, Mormon Coulee Road, because your place is by the fire.
Right now with Papa Murphy's, we've got a great deal.
Which means I make more great pizza.
Like our $9.99 XLNY pizza. It's everything you'd expect from a classic New York-style pizza, hot and fresh out of your oven.
Order now at papamurphys.com.
Never been invited to a Southern fish fry? That's okay. Get Arby's $5 Hush Puppy breaded fish basket and fries. Because Arby's would never not invite you to Arby's. Arby's, we have the meat.
This is a real person seeking a solution to a real problem.
Hi, welcome to the Good Feet store. I am at a breaking point with my feet, knees, hips, and back.
And then she was fit with Good Feet arch supports.
I definitely feel the heel-to-toe walk. I feel less flat-footed. I didn't notice any pain in my back. That's not an exaggeration. I definitely didn't think that something like this existed.
Try them for yourself with a free arch support fitting at the Good Feet store.
It's the biggest event in King Furniture's history, a complete and total liquidation of all in-stock items in our store. Shop over $2 million of quality name brand furniture priced for immediate liquidation. This will be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to save as never before on living room, dining room, bedroom furniture, and more. When each and every piece of furniture has been sold, King Furniture will shut down for 30 to 60 days for a complete and total renovation. Don't miss the King Furniture Total Liquidation Sale going on now.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
Welcome back. Every $1 counts. That's the message of Great Rivers United Way. This organization provides grant money to different groups in need. Great Rivers United Way supports groups in 7 counties. This morning, United Way held a breakfast to launch its annual fundraising campaign. They are hoping to raise more than $2 million this year. Executive Director Mary Kay Wolf says that United Way is here to help donors connect with people in need.
The need is growing, and in fact, several COVID relief programs that were in place are ending. So the need grows, the help is shrinking, and so it's kind of the community's job then to kind of stand up and say, we're going to take care of our community members who are struggling.
In the past, grants have been given to agencies that promote education, financial stability, health and community basics. If you'd like to learn more about Great Rivers United Way and the work they've done, you could check out their website. We'll post a link on our website, news8000.com. All right, let's send it over to Bill with a check of the weather. Bill.
Well, Jeremy, it is Thursday, and we get that latest drought monitor released by the Climate Prediction Center every Thursday. And here is the latest, and not a big change from last week. And the problem persists across the area, especially the southern half of the Vune area. Again, extreme to exceptional drought. Notice the legend here. Exceptional drought is on the far end, or the bad end of that legend there. So the worst possible conditions, and that is exactly what's happening in far southern Monroe County, eastern Vernon County, portions of Crawford and Richland counties, a sliver of Juneau County as well. Another little portion of exceptional drought over southeastern Minnesota. And then from La Crosse northward, moderate to severe drought conditions continue. We saw a little bit of rain the other day, but we need much, much more where that came from. All right, a strong taste of fall this morning. My goodness, upper 20s to low 30s. In our traditional colder spots. Now keep in mind, these are at the airfields. Black River Falls, the airport's just south of town there, Sparta Fort McCoy Airfield, and same with Volk Field. So actually in town, it wasn't quite that cold, but still mid-30s for those locations. And then 37 at the Eau Claire Chippewa Valley Airport, and then 40s for the rest of us, including 45 this morning in La Crosse. But dry air and lots of sunshine today allowed that temperature to rebound 34 degrees to an afternoon high of 79. That's actually above average. Average high is 76, and no rainfall again today. Again, there's the totals, over 1.5 inches below average for the month and approaching 6.5 inches below average for the year. Paris 7's out at the La Crosse Airport with a mostly sunny sky. 78 downtown at the station. Winds out of the south-southeast at 10. Eau Claire mostly sunny there, 77 degrees as well. And south to southeast winds at 13 miles per hour. So beautiful, beautiful evening for outdoor plans with comfortable temperatures in the 70s, low humidity as well. Even a couple of 81s up the river in Red Wing and the Twin Cities, but 77 in Eau Claire, La Crosse, Winona, Sparta, and Preston. Boscobel coming in at 77 as well. Winds out of the south-southwest at about 5 to 15 miles per hour. So just some high high clouds off to our west. We've got a frontal boundary farther to the west, and that's what's causing a line of showers and thunderstorms, but those won't climb into our area until tomorrow, and they will weaken somewhat as well as this frontal boundary tracks east across the area for our Friday. Sky Tracker shows a clear to partly cloudy sky tonight. Tomorrow is when we have that chance for some scattered showers, but notice how they're kind of hit and miss. Aerial coverage probably only about 30, maybe 40%. And then still some isolated shower chances tomorrow night and into the day on Saturday as that front sweeps through, and some wraparound moisture during the day on Saturday, but those will be few and far between as well. High temperatures tomorrow, a little cooler, lower 70s in the La Crosse area. Notice the range, upper 70s in our southeastern communities, and then mid to upper 60s as you head to the west. Places like Preston and Fountain City up towards Mondovi in the mid to upper 60s. Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls, highs in the upper 60s to around 70 degrees. So not as cool tonight, 50 for most, 58 in La Crosse. 73 tomorrow. That slight chance of showers, maybe an isolated rumble of thunder. Small chance of rain on Saturday, 76. Dry Sunday and Monday, highs around 74. Warmer as we head into the middle of next week, upper 70s to low 80s. Some low-end rain chances Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. A little bit better chance for some showers on Friday. Jeremy?
Thanks, Bill. Coming up in sports, the Vikings kick off week two of the NFL season tonight. Plus, the Brewers were in action earlier today, looking to make it 3 out of 4 against the Marlins. Rob has the highlights next in sports.
The Board Store, the best products, best prices, and best people for all home improvements. Contact us today for a prompt free estimate.
We're all here to talk about her.
Hello. We built her so we could get a family plan.
Well, with US Cellular, it's just $29.99 per line.
I guess we don't need that fourth line.
This is awkward.
US Cellular, built for us. Keep your home looking clean and beautiful with 11% off Dutch Boy paints at Menards. DuraClean paint provides a weather-resistant coating with crack and fade resistance. Get a gallon starting at $32.89 after rebate. For exceptional adhesion and one-coat coverage, choose Dutch Boy Max Bond Plus exterior paint. It's a paint and primer in one that resists dirt, mildew, and repels rain 90 minutes after application. Get a gallon of flat exterior paint for $44.94 after rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
No matter what kind of store you visit, no matter what kind of tobacco you ask for, it's illegal to sell tobacco products to anyone under 21. So remember to bring your ID. It will get checked. Because in Wisconsin, 21 means 21, no matter what.
Craveability. It's baked into everything we do, like Perkins Bacon Fest. It's back with a lineup of mouth-watering meals made to satisfy bacon lovers everywhere. From our maple bacon pancake platter to our smokehouse bacon double cheeseburger and big bacon BLT, we're always finding new ways to make your day sizzle. And don't forget, pumpkin spice is back in season. Order online at perkinstogo.com.
Our phones keep us constantly connected. But what if they had a mode to help us actually connect? To limit screen time, but not quality time. And to give us rhythm instead of algorithms. Introducing Us Mode. Set your phone for human connection at US Cellular.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now's Rob Schiff.
Just 17 games remaining for the Brewers in the regular season. Milwaukee clinging to a 4-game lead over the Cubs for first place in the NL Central. So every game at this point, crucial for the Crew. Brewers are looking to make it 3 out of 4 over Miami. Series finale from AmFam Field. Brewers and Marlins wrapping up this 4-game set. Milwaukee down a run in the 4th, but Rowdy Tellez gets a hold of one to center. It's going to stay in the park, but it's deep enough for Willie Contreras to trot on in from third. Brewers tie the game at 1. 5th inning now, Marlins pull in front again. Jacob Stallings stings one into left. That's a base hit. Xavier Edwards races in from second. Miami takes a 2-1 lead, but the Brewers battle back. Bottom 5, Tyrone Taylor skies one high and deep to left center. Going to go off the fence. That's going to tie the game. Andrew Monasterio comes in on the RBI double. We're knotted at 2. The Crew not done. Later in the inning, Sal Frelick shoots one into right. Here comes Taylor trying to score from second. He's going to look safe on the slide. The umpire calls him out. Take another look. Taylor avoids the tag, gets his hand in. He's safe. Brewers up 3-2. And in the 7th, here comes some insurance. It's Taylor doing it all in this one. Another base hit. Bryce Terang comes around to score. Taylor wants 2, and he's going to get it. A hustle RBI double for Tyrone Taylor. Brewers make it 3 out of 4 over Miami. They take this one 4-2. Cruise back home tomorrow night to take on the Nationals. As for the Twins, Minnesota's sitting comfy in first place with just 16 games left. Twins have a 7.5 game lead over the Guardians in the AL Central. Minnesota's back at it tonight on the road. Twins head into Chicago to start a 4-game set in the Windy City against the rival White Sox. Minnesota comes into this one 6 games over 500 with a record of 76-70. Kenta Maeda gets the ball tonight for Minnesota. First pitch scheduled for 6:40. We'll have those highlights for you tonight at 10. Staying in Minnesota, the Vikings head on the road tonight to kick off week 2 of the NFL season, and they're hoping for better results in Philly. It wasn't pretty on Sunday. Minnesota opening the season at home, but the Vikings coming up short against Baker Mayfield and the Buccaneers. Hopefully a short week to get the bad taste out of their mouth. Could be a good thing for the Vikings as they get set to take on the reigning NFC champs. This one kicks off at 7:15 exclusively on Amazon Prime. That's going to do it for sports. We'll be right back.
Get the day's news in your inbox. Email newsletters from News 8 Now. Sign up today. Go to news8000.com/newsletters to get started.
Welcome to Wesco. Welcome to huge selection and savings. Creep up on savings all month long with our Progressive sale. The more you spend, the more you save. $50 off a $500 purchase. $125 off $1,000. $300 off $2,000. $600 off $3,000. The savings never end on bedding, recliners, dining, and more. Wesco and Sparta, where right glove delivery and setup are always free. Tell them Peyton sent you.
Everything is getting smarter. Good thing your Touchstone Energy Cooperative has the knowledge and expertise to help you make smarter work harder. Today, there are more ways than ever to make your world more energy efficient, and we can show you how. Take the next step to go electric and put the power of your co-op to work for you. Touchstone Energy Cooperatives, your source for power and information.
Daddy teaches you can be anything in this world that you want to be, right? Don't Daddy teach you that?
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if you're black or white or any color.
See, this is how children think right here. Critical race theory wants to end that.
You can make friends.
Yeah, you can make friends, no matter what color they are. So we need to stop CRT.
The truth wins if we're all brave enough to tell it.
It's a beautiful evening for those outdoor plans. Temperatures still well into the 70s for most. Not as cool overnight. Lows in the 50s for most, including 58 in La Crosse. Slight chance of rain showers tomorrow with passing clouds thanks to a cold front, 73. Small chance of rain Saturday, 76. Sunday's looking dry. Highs around 74.
All right, thank you so much, Bill. And thank you for watching this edition of News 8 Now at 6. We hope to see you again at 10.